and welcome back. This is Christina, the founder of Size Happy and the admin of the Facebook group Breast Implant Illness, Rejuvenation and Education with Christina. I'll put the link down to my group below in the description area. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to this channel because I do have a lot of videos in the pipeline coming out each week in the future. Now in this video, I'm going to talk about breast implant illness and what it is, what symptoms to look out for, and why some women experience it and other women don't. So let's get into the million-dollar question. What is breast implant illness? Breast implant illness is characterized by chronic negative health effects resulting from the implantation of silicone or saline breast implants. Tens of thousands of women with breast implants have developed various symptoms in response to the inflammation going on inside their body from the foreign object, breast implants, and the chemicals and heavy metals that those breast implants are made out of. Before it was recently named breast implant illness, there were a bunch of other names that came before it. Roll the footage. Now, according to the FDA and some data that they collected, the top 10 complaints in regards to breast implants are fatigue, brain fog, joint pain, anxiety, hair loss, depression, rash, autoimmune diseases, inflammation, and weight fluctuations. A lot of women have a hard time either losing weight or gaining weight, and they carry a lot of inflammation around their body. There are some women after they explant, you could just see their body responding in a positive way and they naturally drop up to 10 pounds within the first month. Now, results aren't typical, so let me just put that out there. Now, a lot of these symptoms do resemble autoimmune symptoms, Epstein-Barr virus symptoms, and chronic fatigue symptoms. I'll put a link down below in the description area to the article where I found the full list of symptoms so that you can go through them, because there are a laundry list of symptoms that women do experience. In addition to the ones I mentioned, heart palpitations, insomnia, swollen lymph nodes, blurry vision, the list goes on and on. The following is taken from the FDA's website in an article called, and I have to look over here because it is a tongue twister. The article is called FDA Updates Analysis of Medical Device Reports of Breast Implant Illness and Breast Implant-Associated Lymphoma. Okay, and I quote, and this is from the article, and I will also put the link to that article down below in the description area. This is what they say in the article. While there is limited use of the term breast implant illness in medical literature, symptoms such as fatigue, memory loss, rash, brain fog, and joint pain may be associated with breast implants, and some patients and clinicians may use the term breast implant illness to describe these symptoms or use these terms when reporting them to the FDA. Researchers are investigating these symptoms to better understand their origins and connection to breast implants. While the FDA doesn't have definitive evidence demonstrating breast implants cause these symptoms, the current evidence supports that some patients experience systemic symptoms that may resolve when their breast implants are removed. So to me, that last sentence is everything. The current evidence supports that some patients experience systemic symptoms that may resolve when their breast implants are removed. So how I kind of interpret, especially that last sentence, is they're aware that the breast implants may potentially cause these symptoms. And most importantly, what they're finding is that when women explant and don't put in a new set of implants, that their symptoms do resolve. All right, so in a nutshell, breast implant illness is a cluster of symptoms brought on by the immune and inflammatory response the body is having to the foreign objects and the chemicals on them. And everything from here on out is just my personal opinion. Everything that I kind of stated before this, I will share the link to so that you can gather this information and see it for yourself. But everything from here on out is kind of just like my own opinion on things. But we don't know why some women get breast implant illness and some don't, because it doesn't happen to everybody. Some women claim that they've had their breast implants for a decade and they feel totally fine. you know, they don't have problems losing weight, they're energetic. And then there's some women who within a year, and most of the time it's about the 7-year mark, but they get these symptoms and they notice that it's happening after their implants. Now, a lot of these women, myself included, were very active, healthy women. We were living healthy lives, doing the things that we enjoy, having no issues with our health or anything like that. And then after we got the breast implants, within 5 years, some women it's a lot sooner, we just noticed that our health is deteriorating and we're not feeling good, we're not looking good, we're going to the doctors, we're not getting clear answers on why we're experiencing some of these symptoms. So I think everybody, down from the patient to the surgeons, to the doctors, to like the FDA, to the manufacturers, we can all kind of agree, like, we don't know why this is happening to some women and not others. There is no medical test to take before you get the breast implants to say, hey, you're probably not a good candidate for this, or you would be perfectly fine for this. In my opinion, I think that it really comes down to maybe a handful of things. I think if you have the MTHFR gene mutation, and you can take like a DNA test to determine if you have this gene mutation, you should probably not get breast implants. And the reason why is because when you have this gene mutation, your body has a harder time processing and eliminating toxins. And the breast implants are made up of nothing but chemicals and heavy metals. So not only are you bombarding your detox pathways in your liver from the chemicals coming from the breast implants, but there's also toxins everywhere, like in our water, air, cosmetics, our hygiene products, our cleaning products, our soil, you name it, right? So we're bombarded by toxins these days, and then you're just adding in a constant flow of chemicals and heavy metals into your body. And I think kind of that becomes the tipping point for some women. Again, just my opinion. Nothing I say is to be taken as medical advice. It's just kind of like my opinion when I sit down to really think about these things. I think also, like, if you have the Epstein-Barr virus or any other kind of viruses, maybe like herpes virus or HPV or anything like that, I feel like your immune system's kind of already compromised, so to say, and that can kind of trigger you to have more severe BII symptoms. I also think, like, if you're on a lot of medications, or if you just naturally live in a toxic environment and you don't really take care of your body, I think those things can kind of contribute to, you know, women experiencing breast implant illness symptoms compared to women who maybe don't have the MTHFR gene mutation, who aren't on any medications, who you know, don't have any viruses or Epstein-Barr virus or anything like that, and they live a very healthy life. I think those women are probably a little better off. And that's it. So if you have anything in addition that you would like to add to this, go ahead and put it down in the comments below. Or if you have a question about anything that I talked about in this video, let me know and I will get back to you. And I hope to see you on the next video titled Just Discovered Breast Implant Illness. Do this next. Bye guys.